There is a silence you don't talk about, the kind that didn't come from peace but from learning, slowly and repeatedly, that being fully present in the world was unsafe. You didn't wake up one day and decide to isolate. You adapted to it. You learned that distance hurts less than disappointment, that solitude is quieter than misunderstanding, and that relying on yourself feels more controllable than hoping someone else will stay. Isolation became your refuge, your regulation strategy, your invisible armor. And here lies the paradox at the heart of your psychology. What once protected you is now quietly starving you. Psychologically, people who choose isolation are rarely antisocial. They are self-protective, often shaped by emotional neglect rather than overt trauma. You learned early that your feelings would not be mirrored, your needs would not be reliably met, and your inner world was something you had to manage alone. Over time, this fosters avoidant attachment, where closeness feels intrusive, dependence feels dangerous, and independence becomes synonymous with safety. Your nervous system adapted through hypervigilance, constantly scanning for emotional threat, disappointment, rejection, until isolation became the only place your body could finally exhale. Neurologically, solitude quieted your default mode network. Fewer variables meant fewer emotional risks. Gradually, isolation stopped being a behavior and became an identity. You became the independent one, the low-maintenance one, the person who doesn't need much. But what looks like strength is often internalized, abandonment turned into self-sufficiency. The emotional cost of this is subtle but profound. You don't lose people dramatically, you lose authenticity quietly. You edit yourself, mute your needs, postpone intimacy. You fear judgment not because you're weak, but because vulnerability once went unprotected. You fear abandonment not because you cling, but because you learn to detach first. You rest alone, celebrate alone, grieve alone, carrying a private heaviness no one sees. As Jung observed, loneliness is not the absence of people, but the inability to share what matters most within you. The longer isolation persists, the more unfamiliar intimacy becomes, not because you forgot how to love, but because your nervous system forgot how to feel safe while loving. In adulthood, this pattern expresses itself predictably. You crave depth, but pull away when relationships intensify. You overfunction at work and struggle to ask for help. Your self-worth is tied to independence, making rest feel undeserved. Your boundaries swing between emotional distance and self-erasure. You intellectualize feelings rather than embody them, and your truest self only emerges when no one is watching. These are not character flaws, they are intelligent coping mechanisms. But coping is not the same as living. Healing does not mean forcing yourself into connection or abandoning solitude. It means teaching your nervous system that closeness no longer equals danger. It begins with inner child work, acknowledging the part of you that learned to disappear to stay safe. It continues through shadow work, meeting the grief, anger, and longing you were never allowed to express. It deepens through nervous system regulation, slow exposure to safe connection, and choosing softness over survival. Not all at once, not dramatically, but honestly. You are not broken for needing isolation. You are human for needing safety. Yet safety was never meant to replace intimacy, only to support it. As Rumi wrote, the wound is the place where the light enters you. The goal is not to be fixed. The goal is to become whole, whole enough to choose solitude without hiding and connection without fear, and to let yourself be seen slowly, imperfectly, truthfully.